Every day we make hundreds of small choices: what to watch, what to listen to, what to buy, what to read, where to go, who to follow, or at least that's what we think we're doing. Because more and more something else is quietly helping us decide. You open Instagram, TikTok, or any social media app, and it already knows what you might like. You open a shopping app, and it shows you recommended for you. You open a music app, and it builds a playlist that feels almost perfect. You search for something, and the first few results feel like the obvious answers. None of this feels forced. In fact, it feels helpful. But at what point does help turn into direction? Think about the last time you watched a video you didn't plan to watch. You probably clicked because it was right there. The title looked interesting, the thumbnail caught your eye, and after that, another one played, and then another. Did you choose those videos? Or did you choose from a list someone or something prepared for you? Now, zoom out a little. The same thing happens with news, with products, with music, with ideas, with opinions. We like to believe we're in control because nobody is forcing us. But influence doesn't need force. Sometimes it just needs convenience. If the easiest option is always placed in front of you, most people will take it. Not because they're lazy, not because they're weak, but because they're human. Our brains love shortcuts. If something saves time, reduces effort, or feels familiar, we usually go with it. That's how we survive in a world full of choices. But when something else controls which options you see, it also controls which options you don't see. And you never notice the ones that never appear. Imagine walking into a bookstore where only 10 books are visible. You're free to choose any of them. I mean, the store decides which 10 you get to see. Are you choosing freely? In a way, yes. In another way, your world just got smaller without you realizing it. This is how suggestions work today. They don't tell you what to think. They shape what you see. And what we see, again and again, slowly shapes what we believe is normal, interesting, popular, or important. Over time, your taste starts to feel like you. But part of it is actually trained. Your feed learns you. Then you start learning from your feed. It's a quiet loop, and the scary part isn't that machines suggest things. The scary part is how quickly we stop questioning those suggestions. Because most of the time, they're pretty good. They show us music we like, videos we enjoy, posts we agree with, products that fit our budget. So we trust them. And once trust is there, we rarely ask, what else is out there? This is where control starts to get blurry, not because someone is taking it from us, but because we slowly stop using it. Think about navigation apps. Before, people learned routes, they made wrong turns, they explored. Now we follow the blue line. It's faster, it's easier, it's safer, well, somehow. But if the app disappears one day, many people won't know how to get home without it. Again, not a disaster. But it shows something important. When we hand over small decisions often enough, we get out of practice making them. And this doesn't only apply to roads. It applies to what we watch, what we read, what we buy, what we believe is worth our time. The system doesn't need to control you completely. It just needs to guide you a little, thousands of times, in tiny ways. And you'll still feel free. Because technically, you are. You can scroll away. You can search for something else. You can close the app. But most of us don't. Not because we can't, because we're comfortable. So are we still in control? Yes and no. We still make the final click, but we rarely choose the menu, and that difference matters more than it sounds. Control isn't just about choosing between options. It's about deciding which options deserve your attention in the first place. The good news is, this isn't hopeless. You don't need to throw away your phone. You don't need to escape technology. You don't need to live like it's 1995. You just need to notice when you're on autopilot. Sometimes search instead of scrolling. Sometimes click something that isn't perfectly matched to you. Sometimes, follow curiosity instead of comfort. Because the real risk isn't that machines are getting better at suggesting. The real risk is that we get too used to being guided and forget how to explore. The future won't be decided by whether tools exist,